I know, right? Your PLR sucks. You can't sell any of it. You're trying to give it away as a bonus. Nobody's interested. What are you going to do? In this video, I'm going to explain to you 5 reasons why your PLR sucks and maybe give you some suggestions about the types of things you can do to make people finally want to buy it off you. Just before we start, my name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. You can catch me at theschoolofnomads.com. If you've not been over to this channel before, hit the subscribe and the like. We're always releasing new content, and leave me any questions below in the comments. So I'm going to go through 5 reasons that your PLR sucks and what you need to do about it. So just before we start, I want to go over licensing rights very quickly. So PLR stands for private label rights. This allows you to edit a product in any way that you wish and pretty much do anything to transform it. The only thing you can't do is say that you've got the copyright on that product. Then secondly, you have master resale rights. Master resale rights are products that you can't really edit. Sometimes they let you edit the sales page, but essentially you're only allowed to sell the resale rights to that product. Resale rights is something that you can only sell to somebody personally. So there's kind of a hierarchy of licenses. In this video, I want to just talk about private label rights and the way that you can actually transform that and get more value out of it. So the first reason your PLR sucks is that you're not rebranding. So you're doing exactly the same thing as 1,000 other people. You're just buying that piece of PLR and you're trying to resell it and regurgitate it. And it's not going to work. People have seen it. If you're trying to give away as a bonus, there's lots of sites out there that will actually give you PLR to give away as bonuses, but you're doing exactly the same as everybody else who may be an affiliate. So you've got to try and rebrand it. There's lots of ways you can rebrand this type of PLR. You can add it to a blog and you can give people access to that blog. You could make it into a video series. You could use it into an email series, so you can have a whole bunch of emails out of one PLR book. You can break it into various articles and actually give them away for free. You could use it in social media posts and have that content ready and waiting, so you can just post anytime. Or you could even translate it into other languages. You have to be able to rebrand that in some way. Now, my favourite thing to do, and I got a video on this, is being able to take an ebook and actually transform it into a video. It gives it much more value. But you have to be able to rebrand that. Don't give away the same PLR that you're actually purchasing, because remember, that's the same thing as 1,000 other people are doing. So the reason number 2 that your PLR sucks is that you're using the original sales letter. So there's a number of things you need to do. So you need to make it unique. Now, you can either write it yourself, which is quite difficult if you're not sure how to write a sales letter. But there is help out there. If you go to Google and you have a look at how to write sales letters, there's lots of advice about the way that you structure a sales letter. Or you can get somebody else to write it for you. So that could be slightly costly, depending on who you get to do it. And if you're starting out, I would just write it yourself, put it in your own words, and just follow the format for writing a sales letter, which at the end of the day is all about selling the product to them and having some kind of action at the end. So just remember, for the sales letter as well, you've got to make that unique so that it looks like it comes straight from yourself. Reason number 3 your PLR sucks is you're using the same graphics. Again, that's related to the other 2. Don't use the same as everybody else. You've got to make these things unique. In this day and age, when you've got sites like Canva and GIMP and sites like that, it's very easy to go ahead and transform graphics. Again, if you don't know how to do it at all, you can go to places like Fiverr and get things changed. Anything like an ebook, anything like a logo, anything like a banner, you can go ahead and get those changed very easily and have your own style and completely transform a product just by changing all of the graphics and the ebook cover. Always think about changing the graphics whenever you pick up a piece of PLR. And of course, if you transform it into a video or any of that kind of thing and you completely change it, then change all the graphics to suit that, because it'll look a lot nicer and it'll add a lot more quality to that particular PLR. Reason number 4 that your PLR sucks, you're not adding any value to it. So if you buy an ebook and you don't do anything to that ebook and you just try and resell it, people will see through that. They won't want to buy it off you. You need to add more value. So there's a number of things you can do. You can transform it. Again, we discussed the videos. You can transform it into podcasts. You can do all sorts of things to transform that into a completely different format. You can also add things like add templates to it, or you could add checklists to it, or you could put digital graphics to it, or you could add scripts to it. You can add a whole host of other things to that makes it seem much more valuable, which you've actually taken the time to add to that particular PLR. So it's always a good idea to, once you buy a piece of PLR, have a look what's missing and then add those things, and it becomes a much more valuable product. And number 5, nobody's buying that PLR off you because you've got no traffic strategy. So if you don't follow any of the first 4 steps, that's not going to be unique anyway. So if you start trying to advertise it in places, people are going to see the same old product. It's not going to come up in any kind of Google searches. It's not going to come up on YouTube searches. It's not with the unique product. You need to completely transform it. Change the name, change the format, change the graphics, make it look a lot different. When you buy a piece of PLR, in a lot of cases, you're just looking for a skeleton of the actual subject so that you can go ahead and really put your own spin on it and make it very unique. Now, when you look at a traffic strategy, there's all the same usual traffic strategies: YouTube, social media type sites, email marketing. You can have paid traffic strategies, free traffic strategies. It all depends where you are in your business, but you need to concentrate on one at least when you're starting off, and concentrate on building that one up before you start spreading yourself too thin. One mistake I see a lot is that people are on Facebook ads, they try and do some YouTube stuff, they try and making blog posts, and they're just spreading themselves too thin with the amount of content they have to make. So pick a good traffic strategy. Mine happens to be YouTube, but whatever traffic strategy you are comfortable with, stick to it and keep that content flowing, and eventually you'll start seeing some success. So I hope you found that video useful. It was kind of a quick fire 5 reasons I think your PLR sucks. Go ahead, look at the kind of PLR you're trying to buy, take those 5 reasons, change that product, make it more valuable, and you'll have much more success. My name is Richard Darby. This is the School of Nomads. You can catch me at theschoolofnomads.com. Go ahead and hit that subscribe with the notification bell, and you'll be informed every time I release a new video. If you want to know my #1 strategy for making money online, go ahead and check out the link in the description below. And any questions, please leave them in the comments. So thanks for watching. I'll speak to you soon.